I wonder if we shouldn't clear the air.
Baby!
And you won't have my baby because you never even thought, honestly, you'd be with me more than like 4 or 5 years.
You offered to go to jail!
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Hey, what is up, everybody? It is me, Sean Tank Top, and I am over here at Casa de Tank Top, kicking in with my very good friends, Dustin and Morgan Drace over there at the Dojo Drace. How you doing over there, Draces?
Oh, good.
Good. Doing better than Jerry.
Oh,
Better than Jerry.
I'm
Better than
scared
Jerry,
for
but there's
everybody.
we'll never touch the elation that fucking Kendall was feeling after fucking kind of pulling out a crazy W. Because we're watching Succession, by the way, y'all. We're on season 4. We're on episode 7 right now. Very off-kilter episode last time. A bit of blood in the water. Like, I'm pretty sure that firing of the CEO of the entertainment corporation is gonna go through. But what do you think about the Jerry thing?
She's mad, so she's gonna
You
do
think
something.
though?
I think she's really pissed. I think she's gonna do something.
Still think one of my favorite Roman burns. Do you want to fill out the paperwork, or you want to hire somebody more younger and more competent, or something like that? And I was like,
Damn!
I do agree that she has never been more rattled and like activated as far as her being like, I don't know if I can even do this anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I think she has a dossier.
She's got like a kill switch a la like L or
She
something
has like
that or
all
whatever it
the
is.
like
Yeah.
racist statements and emails saved and bookmarked and the video and like all the text messages from
it's
Flying
not really like
Puppy.
a one-to-one comparison, but it's kind of like how like Chris Christie just like, and now I'm just gonna turn around and talk about how much of an idiot Trump was. And you're like, wait, whoa. Like, you were there the whole time.
Friends.
You were
You were
part
jogging
of the
for a
thing.
job and
You
stuff. You know what I
did
mean?
it.
You
Oh, yeah.
did it, buddy. Like, now you're just like,
Did I say on topic? Are you stupid? On topic. Next question.
No, are these assholes just gonna skate through it though?
I mean, that would be the most realistic.
Yeah.
Or they
It
just,
would
like,
be the most. It would be just going hardcore realistic shit.
Not much really changes for them because the steamroll of capitalism just gonna keep going, and it likes the status quo.
The whole failing upwards thing, where I'm just like, because...
and they might not even fail upwards. They might just fail across, like go up, down, up, down, up, down.
Are we gonna actually see, like, how this Living Plus thing, where the rubber meets the road? Like, it's a great sell.
Yeah.
Are you actually? And it's kind of like sort of what I think some of our commenters, and shout out to everybody in the comments, they've been awesome throughout this whole show. It was very kind of like a modern sensibility slapped onto the old like Epcot kind of concept that Walt Disney was kind of fucking around with in the 70s and shit. And
building a special kind of new community. So that's what Epcot is, an experimental prototype community that will always be in a state of becoming.
hey, yo, what the fuck?
I wonder if we're going to just get into, like, everybody's gonna be like, so how's this gonna work? Like, do you actually have a plan? You know what I mean? It sounds great, but it'll be interesting if Shiv tries to push against it. What if she does, like, a little bit of, like, counter programming of her own, a la Kendall? Like, we have nothing behind this. Like, we have a concept, basically. We don't have anything really actionable, because she likes that deal that she could potentially have with Mattson when he takes over.
Yeah.
I think this episode is really gonna, how they handle some of that stuff and how they kind of treat the consequences for the things that they're doing. I think it's gonna potentially kind of bring into focus how they kind of want to end this thing, or maybe how they want us to think that it's going to end and then pull the rug out from underneath us. I don't know. I mean, but the only way that we're going to know is if we get a look at this thing. You guys want to get going over there?
Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
Hell yeah. All right, we appreciate you guys very much for hanging out with us as we go through Succession. If you guys want to get some early uncut access to the next episode, to episode 8, or not early, well, no, we don't have any screeners, so we can't give that to you. But if you guys want to get Or like that. I was
If
about
you
to
know a
tell you
guy.
they gave us the last 3 episodes over there. No, but if you guys want to get these episodes before we put them out on YouTube, you guys can actually do that by becoming a part of our Patreon, by giving us a little bit of support on Patreon. You can do that by clicking one of the links in the top pinned comment or the description below. That takes you over to our Patreon. You hit us up at the $8 premium streaming tier, and that gets you full and uncut access to all of our Succession coverage, including in the little interim that it takes for us to get like the edit kind of cut and mixed and all that stuff and add the memes and all that good shit. In that couple of days, you guys get the full and uncut episode completely full and uncut before anybody else gets to check it out. But we hope that you guys consider doing that. But if you can't do that and you still want to help us out, hit us with a like and subscribe, because that shit always helps. It never fucking hurts. Appreciate y'all for hanging out with us. Oh my God.
Oh dear.
He's giving her breakfast in bed. Yeah, he is.
Hey, they got hot water.
Well, they got the hot water over there.
You can just put it there.
Okay. So it's election eve.
Oh, fuck. Election time.
Election time, Charlie. Election time.
Party Prezi for being such a hot piece of ass. Such a foxy old minx.
Oh dear.
And, you know, just that I'm really glad that we're hosting this party together.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why they got all the boxes of little booze and stuff like that. Okay.
Was their divorce off?
They're just negotiating this relationship. Yeah.
The scorpion.
Huh?
Because
it's funny.
Oh, he called her
Because-
Scorpion.
why?
Because it's like, it's a joke.
Oh, no.
Who's the scorpion?
You, I guess. It's just silly.
Also,
It's
insulting
like,
you
know,
last time
Yeah.
got me
I love you,
laid,
you
so.
kill me, and I kill you.
Well, you gotta get to work.
Yeah.
No? You gotta go to the great toxification.
Gotta do my part.
It does suck when you got like a little bit of a stinker of a gift for someone and you're like, maybe a little dick, and it just doesn't work. I mean, like, that's a bummer. It's a bummer. Oh, he's like, now he's like crashing. He's coming down.
That's his ex-wife, right?
Yeah.
All right, the guy had on a Ravenhead shirt. There was a quote on the shirt, and yeah, she felt it was racially tinged.
See, their media is coming to bite them.
Anti
Daughter
pushed
or
by
whatever?
her. She was with
Like,
her friends.
where were you?
Where was I?
Yeah.
Where were
Are you
you?
fucking serious?
I'm not blaming you. I'm just
Jeez.
trying to get all the information
Oh my
before I make a
gosh.
decision.
I was raising our daughter.
Wow.
Oh, yup.
Great.
And how-
Obviously,
but
I
I
feel
can't-
bad. Obviously, I will do anything to protect
you know
her.
what?
Anything.
Ooh, he's got that dry drunk anger too, you know?
6 continents. Okay? I'm breaking my back, and it's all for them.
Yeah, sure.
And it's all for the. Oh my God, he is just. That is. Wouldn't that be fucked up if right after he said that we got home video of his kids?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Of Kendall's
God,
kids?
yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, that's just what that is. I'm like, I'm doing it all for them, except for being there for them. You know what I mean?
And also, you're making the world a shittier place.
Yeah, great. Dig on that. Dig to heck on that. Dig, 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 dig.
Dig to heck. They're just
no,
bad
we
at
love the deal.
enthusiasm,
Make sure
I
you know
think.
everything. Mwah. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Bye.
What if Connor wins?
yeah.
Yeah.
Or what if he's like, if he's like, if he swayed just enough people to like put
Yeah.
whoever over the edge, you know?
Change.
In Alaska, I'm exploding. 4, 5, 6%.
I mean, and that is worrying. You know what I mean? Like,
I hereby convene this funeral management committee.
Oh,
I've
so
sent them-
Oh,
they
wow.
haven't done the funeral yet. Okay.
it just seems ridiculous that they would
Because
keep
I'm
all of these
concerned.
appointments,
We're
like, you
saying
know, in
yes
this.
to
He's doing like
all
this
Marcus
crazy
wishes.
presentation,
Then
like
all
3
your
days
ideas,
after he just got
props,
back from Norway. It just didn't seem
danger
feasible,
the
but
funeral could turn
apparently these are only like mere
Yeah.
days or something.
Seconded.
Will you have a think? I'm jumping on the digital battle bus. Tailgate party, we nail it down, yeah?
I got an interview on Alex Jones that I got to do real quick or something. This is Connor Roy. He seems like the real deal, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you that right now.
Come on, you're not an intellectual. You're a fake and a fraud.
Hey. Hey, Lucas. Yeah, listen. So they're gonna go regulatory. Yeah. So I am telling you that you need to be there too.
Nice. Fucking A.
Dang.
He loves this.
Honestly.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It was like the Orgasm Olympics, harder for you.
Sorry if I broke your dick.
Still rock hard.
Oh my god, like.
And now I'm going to hand over to my colleague, Gregory Hirsch, who has more information.
Oh, firing people on Zoom.
Oy.
Oh, fired by Greg on a Zoom call.
Yeah.
Woof, rock bottom.
He's got today's selections like all ready to go here.
That Waystar Royco has been looking at a range of different options in order to drastically reduce costs and a very difficult decision.
These are all the fucking grass fucking pieces of shit in fucking Hollywood not trying to pay writers and shit like that right now.
The future. This is confirmation that you are part of the unlucky group who are having their contract terminated with immediate effect on the grounds of staffing redundancy.
What a fucking piece of shit, dude.
Final day of employment. We intend to operate Waystar Royco International News Gathering Operations utilizing third-party contractors.
Contract workers always.
I'm seeing some confusion in the chat. If I have been too
They're all
wordy,
flipping out.
Yes, obviously I can't take questions on this call, but this is a very sad day.
For you.
And I thank you for your time
Not
today.
for me. I'm gonna go bang models.
Because?
Because Dumb and Dumber are trying to spook the deal and want to try it.
Okay, so Tom knows. Okay.
Oh, that's why they're fucking, because they're in cahoots and like that's why they're all horned up.
He's got his new life raft in the company. You know.
Roy Apocalypse.
Oh no, not America sliders. Ooh, French fries.
These are freedom fries right here. Those are freedom fries that they're serving.
How do you keep them tasting good? They gotta go cold in 5 seconds.
Well, they probably get them cooked and then they keep them under a heat lamp.
Okay, yeah, because I'm
Probably.
like, snacks.
Those do not look like food you would see at a rich people party. I'm sorry.
Maybe they're doing
I
it
think
because it's
they're
America
going
party.
America, like
Real America.
Proud to be in America.
They're not all crypto fascists and right-wing nut jobs. We also have some venture capital Dems and centrist schools. Dad's ideological range was...
Oh gosh, the worst party in the world.
Well, if you believe Cawthorn, apparently they're all getting together and having big suck and fuck fests and shit like that or whatever it is. And
Truly aligning yourself to the Dumpster Brothers, you might want to sweeten that beat too.
Oh yeah, I'd love to feather that bed. But
Tom,
that's
do not
against
trust
myself.
Greg. I don't know. I don't
think I'm
trust
Team
Greg.
Kenro.
Their internals, even worse. So.
And they want what? ATM to go full. We're coming to give your guns hormone therapy. All your guns are going to be
fake
ladies.
election.
Well,
We want you to
more
undermine
states
the
where
actual
100%
tenets of democracy.
And if you were to drop out, most of the support would go to them. But his
Hmm.
team, it's just.
Hey, Tom. Hello, Nathaniel.
Oh, he gave him the bad wine.
Appreciate the invite.
It's light and fruity. You know what I mean? Very sophisticated.
Keep away from
Back.
you.
Back,
No,
foul
you.
news demon.
You're the foul demon. I see you, man. Good one.
See, no.
Can you grab him for a second?
Oh, but he's up in Alaska.
Also, like, Connor would be a good one to schmooze with the fucking
kind of,
Nazis, too. I mean, like, he's kind of like...
He should. Connor should be like, sure, I want a seat on the cabinet. I'll drop out of the race if you give me like Secretary of Defense.
Yeah.
The election.
Why on earth would I want to do that?
They said for the good of the Republic.
For the good of the Republic. Okay.
You gotta offer him something.
Do not do it.
Don't
He's gonna
do
do
it.
it.
Well, then I have been authorized to make a follow-up offer, which is, how familiar are you with Mogadishu? They are very impressed with your talents, and they think that you'd be a good fit.
Ambassadorship.
For ambassadorial appointment.
He could be an ambassador.
Tell him UN.
Okay.
That's more my vibration, yeah?
All right.
Yeah?
All right.
Okay.
I'll report back.
All right.
Connor in the UN. Can you imagine?
Jesus.
Good to see you.
Hey, so she showed. That's good. Guess you smoothed it over, right, General Franco?
No.
Yeah, she pissed. She can kick your ass.
So can I just, I'd like to ask you all for a moment of silence, if we could, in memory.
That's what I would do if I was there.
Yeah, right. Absolutely. I'm waiting for like one small squeaker for... Brrr. You know what I mean? Like, oh God, nice.
Oh, that.
Right in there.
Yeah. He probably listened at the door. He listened at the door.
With his crew too.
Thank you, y'all. You know, my dad loved you all. We love you all. So let's have some fun. Let the games begin.
Oh God, watching the country burn to the ground.
Well, right, and also this whole thing, like, it's like we're all still gonna just stay friends because it is that it's that whole thing, like
What the fuck is
the upper crust shit. Like,
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
I think we hang tough. Yeah, just stick to the plan.
I like his
regulatory.
Yeah.
You know, these assholes in here, just run them in circles. Tell people these Looney Tunes behind his back. Keep them from the big wigs.
So Operation just like nuke the Luke.
She's not gonna do that.
Doesn't want to do that. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Well, let me ask you this: what would you value more highly?
Oh my gosh.
Because I like to think that I could do both. You know, I get my hands dirty and a clean noggin, and
I am a piece of room temperature sausage masquerading as a human being. I will be whatever you want to be, Tom Wamsgand. What a fucking weirdo.
I'm about to take a shit in your husband's mouth.
People need to start being mean to the Swedish man.
Yeah.
Right, Ebba? You remember Ebba?
Hi,
Oh,
yeah,
God.
Good to see you again. How are you?
Oh boy, that the blood brick lady.
Blood brick lady. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. It's a death sentence.
Frankly, we're insulted.
I would like to
Look at this. Look at the chops of this guy. Like, fucking bust tweed over here.
Well, you remember that's cousin Larry from
That's
Perfect
right.
Strangers.
He's
Yeah.
truly the perfect stranger.
Yes, he is.
What about leadership at ATN?
Well, I would definitely make some major leadership changes at the top.
Really?
Of ATN, yes.
Oh, Tom.
And she was like, "Yeah, that doesn't bother me at all."
She wants that. She wants that deal, man. Like,
We're
just talking, Greg.
Can you?
Greg's actually right on the money, and he's in denial.
Wait, so we telling you, I think maybe Siphius might have a word to say about Madsen's, you know,
So they're just like outwardly kind of trashing the deal. Like, I don't. Huh.
So if I was to move to actively engage in assisting you with the acquisition, then I would need to know that it leads to a very, very, very significant role.
3 varies.
Yeah, man, she's dancing for a cracker, dude. Like, you got to play it.
So,
Like,
I know.
Okay. Can I think?
No.
nice.
Honestly, that's how you have to handle this fucker.
Like, no, you commit right now,
I would hate to
motherfucker.
Hey, Boney Maroney.
Boney Maroney.
Madsen, can you, like, look after him?
Yeah, I guess he occasionally
Calls
has
me Gary.
expressed a distaste in the past for
Remember when we thought that they might love Greg?
Got the deep dive on Madsen. It's
Uh-oh.
pretty juicy. Apparently he's been creeping on Ebba, his comms, sending her some weird shit. Blood,
So he-
bits of hair.
Blood brick time.
So she did do the blood brick. He wasn't fucking around.
I'm gonna be straight with you.
One sentence,
I don't
signal to the market.
feel comfortable with the tenor of this conversation.
You don't feel comfortable with
Okay.
Don't play hall monitor with me, bro.
What if they're trying to assimilate this man that the world has been changing around, and they're just gonna make themselves useless and inert or something like? I wonder. I wonder how they're gonna.
See you.
I would like to fire Ebba though.
Yeah?
Yeah. But I can't because she's created and fostered this
Created and
situation, which I find
fostered a
very
situation.
difficult to do.
Oh,
I'm not saying he's
my
done it on purpose,
God.
but it is quite, I'm not saying he's done it on purpose, but it is quite interesting
dude,
that you have sort of tenure.
look at her face.
But I could help.
Wait.
I'd fire her if you want. Yeah.
He did just fire a whole bunch of people.
I've got some recent experience in this arena.
Is he gonna become his favorite now?
But she needs to get on. She needs to get on a Zoom call first. Oh my God, Ebba!
The jokes are funny.
Burn it to the ground, Ebba. Burn it to the ground. Get on TikTok. Story time.
I wish you would fire me.
Ebba! Ebba!
They got the line on it. Now they just need to convince her.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yup. Oh, man, Kendall gonna get 2 wins.
This is very Game of Thronesy though, where it's
Yeah,
like I'm rooting for shit that I don't
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
happen or what, you know what I mean, or whatever. You know, like.
You know, we just wanted to check in, make sure you're okay. Like
We heard about the blood
We
bricks.
saw.
You know, we built his whole wreck. He's not even a real coder.
He's full Elon.
Oh, he is.
Wait, is that a real picture? I think it's a real photo of a deer that probably jumped into a pool and then just fucking thrashed around and drowned.
India.
India, right. And I feel like I know this, but what are the details here with that?
Are they like?
The details?
Can I bum a smoke?
Yeah. Thank you. Sure.
Screwy metrics in India.
Hudson has been peddling bundles of South Asian packing peanuts.
What? You mean like?
She told him.
Okay,
Kendall got it out of her.
Yeah, big.
I fucking knew he was a bullshitter. I'm telling you.
Bullshitter knows a bullshitter, though.
Those fresh pills.
Wow.
It's quite a number. I thought you were backwash at the bottom of the gene.
Oh yeah, that was shout out to our some of our Swedish Swedish viewers. They told us like what they were. They said he was like a product of incest or something.
Afterwards, a little bit shitty, right?
Honestly, not really.
Not if you're a piece of
HR
shit.
says- because it
I
looks
am
like
currently
I
a
care, but I
giant
don't.
piece of shit.
Not a good person. No, I am. It's just. You
You're
gotta
not.
Do what you gotta do.
No, you don't,
Right?
Greg.
Do you though? Welcome to the kids' table. Well, maybe we discovered a metrics error that has overstated our subs in India by quite a. Like if there were 2 Indias. Yeah, but there isn't 2 Indias. There's only 1 India.
No.
and
Yeah.
It's a long story, but it's like, it's an emerging market.
What are
it's
you
all
talking
it's-
about?
we close quickly, and then shit will get crazy good. By next quarter, the numbers will be real, probably.
Oh my god. Shiv, don't get in bed with this guy.
At least get in bed with the snakes that you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I'll just build another fucking India.
Yeah, this guy's like a fucking like a Sam Bankman-Fried
Yeah.
type of dude,
My girl.
but with tech as opposed to crypto. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Shiv. Oof.
Hey, Jerry.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Oh, jeez.
Mm-mm.
Can we chat about stuff? I have some thoughts. I might need your advice.
No.
No.
You don't get any advice.
Apologize.
Jerry. What? Let's have a fucking chat, okay? I'll stand in a cupboard and jerk off while you explain to me what SEC is, okay?
Oh boy.
And some that I thought I should, say in person.
Oh, okay. Ooh. Robo Jerry.
First of all, I want
Scary.
money.
Mhm.
Eye-watering sums.
Yes, get it.
So I have Carolina does her background briefings off a set of my bullet points.
I will set off your bullet points.
I will sue and I will go public with as many pictures of your genitalia
All right.
that I have in my
Great.
possession. Have I made? I could have got you there. But no.
You fucked it up, you fucking moron.
See ya.
Dummy.
Invested too much in this campaign to just, drop out now. Yeah.
That's so cool. You tried, you failed, you move on. Find something new.
He's got to firebomb something now. He's got all this pent up.
He might.
Yes, see, because that's the beauty of this little system that we have called democracy.
Yeah.
Ah, Jesus. Eat the fucking carrot, okay? Everyone in this room thinks you're a fucking joke. So tell your wife to shut the fuck up. cover her
my
shoulders,
God.
and walk back for a
Oh
while.
my god.
So I'm talking here. It's okay.
Easy.
Punch him.
Punch him.
Punch him.
There's one person here who doesn't think I'm a joke.
Mm-hmm.
So that's who I'm going to listen to.
Yeah, listen to her.
Willa, honey.
Yeah.
Hey, Connor.
Hi.
Connor's the most well-adjusted.
100%.
Just help you, man.
At this point.
Be a good business for you.
Mm-hmm.
Because I hear you might need some new revenue streams.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, we're doing it. Oh, we're doing it.
Your numbers exploding, right? Like literally unbelievable.
And congrats to you as well. Because I hear your numbers are gay.
My numbers are what?
Gay. And your numbers just came out as gay.
Kind of homophobic.
Yeah.
Let the weight.
Biggest overpay in history. Love that shit.
Okay.
Love it.
All right. Well,
Love the deal.
What are we even saying?
Yeah.
This is like watching like a 4chan message board IRL. Like nobody, like what does anybody actually feel or believe or anything? It's all sarcasm
Love
and.
the deal.
I'm gonna.
What?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm gonna bet. I'm bushwhacked. My eyes are.
You have to host the party.
For just all the fun gossip that I've been hearing from everywhere.
at this party in my house is that I'm going to be shit canned.
I got faith in you, man.
Always
Lots
been
of faith.
a loyal servant.
Might turn out to be bullshit. You know, he's erratic, and you know, maybe he isn't real.
Shiv, he's real. He's the future.
And the future is bullshit.
I've just walked all around all evening telling them all that I'm going to get fired.
No.
That was to turn you on.
Likely as a little part of a tactical kind of joke.
Will you explain to me?
They both don't understand each other's jokes.
Get the fuck. Should we have a real conversation?
With a scorpion?
That was
No.
a friendly thing.
Oh,
That was
yeah,
a friendly
sure.
thing.
You're real friendly. Yeah, no, I'm a scorpion. You're a hyena. You're a street rat. Actually, no, you're a fucking snake. Here's a dead snake to wear as a necktie, Tom. Why aren't you laughing?
I wonder if we shouldn't clear the air.
Oh, great.
I think that you
Oh my God.
I think you shouldn't have even married me, actually.
Well, duh.
The actual... My dad was dying. What was I supposed to say?
Perhaps no?
I don't want to hurt your feelings.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you really kept me safe.
Oh,
You
my
ran off
Lord.
and fucked the phone. I'm with you because I love you.
Bullshit. You're fucking me for my DNA. You're fucking me for a fucking ladder.
I mean, talk about projecting. I mean, like, but I don't know. I mean, it's a part of the whole deal. I mean, like,
Oh no. Well, your mom loves me more than she loves you because she's cracked. You wanna actually clear the air?
Oh,
Fine.
jeez.
You betrayed me.
And you won't have my baby because you never even thought honestly you'd be with me more than like 4 fucking years.
You offered to go to jail, Tom. You
Are the
offered
journalists in that room, like, taking notes?
Right.
You're serving.
I think you are incapable of love, and I think you are maybe not a good person to have children.
Oh, that's like her mom's shit.
oh yeah, that cuts because of her mom. Yep.
Her mom was like, I should have had dogs.
But you have hurt me more than you can possibly imagine.
You took away the last 6 months I could have had with my dad.
No, it's not my fault that you didn't get his approval. I have given you endless approval, and it doesn't fill you up because you're broken.
Oh my God.
Have we cleared the air? Huh? Feel good now?
Yep,
Yeah.
fucking great. Tip top.
Wow.
You don't deserve me. And you never did.
Oh.
Oof. So fucking flat.
The wine?
No, I haven't.
Fuck off, Trace. God
Yeah,
damn it.
come on.
No, that was beautiful. I love it. Oh my God.
That was. Woof.
I mean, talking about clearing the air. I mean, like, you know.
His subs in India are significantly inflated.
Mm.
I'm just gonna hit you. What if we run it all the way back?
Do I even want to know what that means?
We go reverse Viking. A-Star acquires Gojo.
Whoa.
Hmm.
There would have to be major issues.
He's sending blood bricks.
You got a blood brick. You got a blood brick. You got India. You got homophobia. Did anyone have a cell phone out recording that shit? Probably not, but.
Roman and Shiv?
Yeah, I don't know. Part of my plans. I love him, but not in love with him.
Everybody's flipping the fuck out, man.
But I'll need ballast. Are you with me?
Jesus.
Cosby's doing that Logan Roy cosplay. I mean, like.
I mean, it's kind of working. He got the info out of the lady by bumming a cigarette and like.
Yeah.
I don't know how he did it. We didn't see, but my God.
Sorry, but please get the fuck out of my house now. Yeah, no, please.
He's Bruce Wayne from Batman Begins. Like, he's just kicking
Yeah.
everybody out of fucking Wayne Manor.
Fuck Tom.
Yeah, fuck Tom.
Fuck Tom. If nobody wants to grab it, I'm happy to take the big energy spot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my!
I mean,
him doing like the big
Nobody wanted
eulogy.
it, so I got it.
A lot of people have made a lot of kind of semi-concrete decisions that are
Paint it red.
very combustible
Yeah.
at this point.
Yeah.
Wow. Does she still have the baby though?
I think she does. I think she is. I think she, yeah.
And that's what makes it cut even worse when he says that shit, you know?
Well, it's exactly what she's scared of, becoming her mother.
Yep.
He cut the lifeline. Maybe it's for the best. You act like he can't go out and get fucking hired at another goddamn company.
That's the thing. It's like you just... Or you even, like, you just go to all the conservative shithead, like, speaking engagements. You can make, like, a bazillion, million, trillion dollars doing that shit.
I mean, like, and not that I would ever advocate actively for anything like this, but it's like, just go find yourself a Newsmax. Like, hey, man, like, I ran that shit for a long time. Like, what's the next piece of shit? Like, let's core him out. We'll go even crazier. I know how this fucking thing works.
Yeah.
Or whatever. I don't know. I mean, like... And then you're the king shit, and then you're the top dog, and then you don't gotta fucking do whatever.
You already have the resume, dude. Like, you got what you wanted out of that marriage.
Yeah.
Even if, and that's the thing, it's kind of like, even if they're saying stuff that they don't believe.
You think in that fight? I think in that fight they were.
They believed every word of it.
100% finally being completely honest.
I think it's a big mix of just trying to fuck with each. I think obviously there's a lot of truth, but I do think that they're trying to pack it as harshly as they can and dampen any residual things that made them the people that they were in the beginning of the day. You know what I mean? I think it's like pressure cooker shit. Like it'll just bring that kind of stuff. It felt just like, I think it was one of those things where he sort of realized, he goes, this is just going to be a cycle that I have to repeat. I'm going to keep kind of amending fealty to her vis-a-vis this family or whatever. I mean, yeah, it's not that great of a gift, but like try to have a sense of humor about stuff that you can kind of, if you can have a sense of humor about like the things that trouble you and things that you are working on as a couple that is actively trying to make it, you know, like if you can't joke about that stuff, then you can't like be comfortable with the fact that it exists.
Yeah.
And you can't work on it and move on from it. Like, I know that it's a shitty thing with the Scorpion, but you know what I'm saying? But that's...
No. I think that's the thing. I think he was like under the impression, because they were like insulting each other and then banging. I think that he was under the impression, like, we're naming the elephant in the room now. Like, we're saying the things out loud now. But we're comfortable with it. Yeah. Like, because the only way they would have a successful marriage would be if they can, like, have a joke. Like, isn't it funny? Like, haha, you're only with me because of my DNA. And he's like, yeah, I know. And you're only with me because whatever. And then...
Performance-wise, they could redo all of that dialogue and it could be cute.
In a cute way and then bang.
Like, it literally could be performed in, like, a way where it's just like, I'm going to fuck your fucking brains out. I mean, like, because I know that...
You'll be a terrible mother. Like, I'm gonna fuck you, and I hope I'm gonna pull out because you'd be a terrible mother. Like, shit like
exactly. I'm gonna bust it all inside of your belly button because you'd be a fucking terrible mom, you know, or whatever the fuck. Like, they also were saying shit that they've never been able to bring themselves to say because it's tough. It's tough to extract yourself from a relationship that is, you know, that you've invested a lot of time in. It's like, it's like jobs. It's like people are like, you know, I can't, I've been here for 15 years. I can't.
It's a sunk cost fallacy, man.
Yes, exactly. And so, yeah, so I think it's obviously, I think things are kind of done. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's.
Oh, yeah.
You think?
I would have thought it was done after he fucking, like, after he slit their throats to their face while their mom was getting married. I would have thought that was over.
I really think that next episode we're gonna get Greg firing Tom.
I know, it'd be so good.
Oh yes!
Yeah.
Shiv's gonna fire,
and he's like, and he likes it. He you know what it is? He likes it because all I got to do is read off a piece of paper and just be a robot. And I've done something really important for the company that nobody else wants to do.
Well, and after like how shitty Tom has been to Greg over the years, like it's kind of like, yeah, the Slim Reaper strikes again.
Slim Reaper's gonna fucking
fun. I mean, this was like classic boiling pot Succession stuff. Like last episode was just very kind of, it was uncut gems. It was very like wait, I'm looking at this now. Oh, this is happening. Like this all stuff was a lot more kind of like measured and very classic feeling. Like, you know, we're bringing together all these things and we're doing deals.
And I'm like, Kendall does have some what is it, emotional intelligence, or like being able to get information like out of company people, like that's a skill. And like, I'm like, is he good at his job?
Yeah, that's an interesting, like, is he good at this? And I think there's a part of him that is good at this. I think there is a part of him that is good at this.
I was like, fuck. I'm like, you got that, and she'd not want to tell that information.
I think there's a part of them that's all good at it, like in a certain sense, but they're just, I think you've literally like taken a sledgehammer and split the fucking Logan Roy atom. And they're all good at different elements of what of maybe him at his height was really, really capable at, or maybe he wasn't. I mean, that would also be amazing if we just found like if he was the real deal. You know what I mean? Like, and yeah, we had the shit. Like, you know, he's full Elon, he's full Bankman-Fried, he's full fucking, you know, with Mattson and shit. You know what I mean? Like, and it was interesting to see him a little out of his depth.
Well, because I keep waiting for him to like get a black eye, because he just walks around constantly insulting people and being the worst person on earth. And you're just like, I'm like, I keep screaming at these people like, punch him. Like, you're rich enough where like consequences aren't really a thing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, that's what they were saying. Sure. When he went to the party and like stuck his dick in the guacamole or whatever.
Yeah.
So he just like, yeah.
I'm picturing next episode is just gonna be like that episode of BoJack Horseman where he gives his mom's eulogy, and it's just Roman just talking for a full hour.
They're gonna. I guarantee they're gonna.
No. It was like literally, it was just a monologue.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I could see it in the cards, like Roman having his eulogy kind of being like a big, long, like kind of wonder or something that feels that way, where we're really going to feel the length and we're going to feel the weight of him kind of trying to do that stuff. And the fact that he wants to do this, I think he obviously, Shiv and Tom are pretty low at the end of this. Kendall's feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
He's gotten all of the information that he wants. He's got his dad's former fucking hand of the king. Is down, or at least seems down.
Well, because I think also he's down because he's like, oh shit, you got some information. He did it. He did the damn thing, and and he's coming off of the bump from the old folks home presentation. It's
Kendall
like
Plus.
Kendall Plus.
and also the whole. I think it's also the fact that where he's like, maybe like it is like a different, like kind of, because I'll say this. Logan Roy would never be able to ingratiate himself to somebody like Ebba in that type of a situation to get that information from her.
No, he wouldn't. He could never.
To seize on that, to just relate, because it is because Kendall has, like, you know, been a drug addict, hit the low, like hit his bottom, been at the dregs of shit more so than almost anybody else. I think maybe all emotionally they've been in the pits, you know what I mean? Obviously they're all a fucking nightmare, you know what I mean? But I think that he's been the person that's kind of actually sort of kind of lost like elements of this world, or been taken out of it or whatever. I mean, he's always had a parachute or whatever it is, but I just think that, I don't know, and I think that helps him, like in that scenario, seizing that opportunity. She's pissed. They've clearly fucked with her. She's given me a little bit, like she told me that she's getting out. I'm like, cool, awesome. Can I bum a cigarette? Like, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, he's good with people in that way. That is something that Logan Roy can never do. The funeral thing, I think the election and then the funeral. I think we might get it. I think the end. I think we called it like
end of the show is gonna be funeral.
I think it could be. I think that's kind of what we said it was going to be, or close to it. I mean, it's either going to be 9 or 10, I think, at this point.
And if, like, the Nazi wins the election, do you think that there's going to be, like, a crazy protest at his funeral? Oh. And, like, it'll be the funeral, and then just people, like, going fucking nuts outside?
Yeah. People have... It would be, like, if Rupert Murdoch died and had a funeral in the United States on November... 12th or something like that, and people would be rightly pretty fucking, angry at the hoisting up of that figure, you know what I mean? Even though they all did because it was good ratings. I mean, CNN is in that respect is just as, but legitimizing it. Election is going to be the next episode. 8. And then 9 or 10 is going to be the funeral, and then maybe kind of like the the fallout therein, I think, is probably how it's going to go, which is pretty surprising and pretty nuts. And that's an intense week.
It's a very intense week.
Very intense week.
I'm exhausted. Get out of my house. Grab your coats. I'm
that was a real closing. We got to get everyone out of this bar.
My dog's got to
energy.
poop. Get out. No, seriously, get out of my house.
He should have used the "my dog's got to poop" excuse. That usually works. People like dogs.
Yep.
Viking the Viking. He wants to basically turn it. He goes like, no, actually, now that I think about it, I'll just buy your shit from you. I think it's also another thing where Frank was just like, that's ballsy. That's crazy.
Respect.
Never would have thought of that in a million years. And you got the goods. You got a blood brick and you got Indian, bunk Indian numbers or whatever the fuck it is. So I think.
But what I don't understand is I mean, I guess it's because when you're a publicly traded company, you have a legal obligation to make as much money as possible for your shareholders.
Yes.
Sure.
So if it's just your company and somebody comes up there, I'll give you a shit $1 billion. You're like, fuck off. There's no money. I will, his message gets back now. But since he's a publicly traded company, he has to sell. Because it's in the best interest of his shareholders.
That's what. That's the weird.
It's just a very strange mechanic.
It's a weird system, and it's also there's a thing where it's
people can just come and buy your shit.
If it's illegal but deeply unethical.
That's what that's what the Twitter thing was. He put a thing down and then was obligated to buy it, even though he acted like he didn't want to. Maybe that was all a ruse, I don't know, or whatever it was. But it's very weird. I mean, and that's where the whole stocks and confidence and shit kind of comes from and stuff. It's like this. The idea of it is to make the economy like an organism that has to constantly grow and change and shit like that. You know what I mean? And whether or not, and I don't think that it works in that way, but I think that's the idea of it, where it's just if something wants to take you, if something wants to kill you in nature, it will do it. It doesn't care and shit like that. And so I guess it's that whole competition narrative about capital that that they like to tell themselves. It's but then they don't take into account it's the very rosy it's the rosy idealized ideal version of the whole thing. This one was wild, a lot of and very emotionally raw towards the end, you know what I mean? And as much as I know that there's a lot of people that really love Tom, and I think it's like everybody, you kind of can go up and down on people. There's sometimes where I feel for Tom genuinely. Same thing with Kendall and Roman and Shiv and everybody. They're all dog shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they're
well, the only thing with Tom, it's he actually has the capacity for love, and I think he actually does. I believe him when he says he is in love with Shiv.
I do. I do. I genuinely do.
Even if it is, a lot of that is also because tied up with status, but it's
it's a component of it for sure.
But she wouldn't be able to hurt him so badly if there wasn't actual real feelings there. So I don't know, that's the only really redeeming thing about Tom, is that he has a capacity to actually feel feelings, which a lot of these other characters are just incapable of being vulnerable.
Yeah, because if he was truly doing that, he would have just glommed onto some other rich lady.
Yeah.
Because everybody's fuck Tom. I mean, I'm assuming he'll be around, but his role could be greatly diminished.
It's gonna be so funny when they make Greg fire him.
It's gonna be great. It's happening.
I think that has to happen.
Oh, come on.
I think that, especially him being as shitty as he was, and him clearly passing it off to Greg as something that he doesn't want to do, he's toast.
Yep.
But I think as soon as that shit happens, he will then become.
He's gonna tackle Greg.
The happiest. He'll be the happiest person in the show.
Yeah.
At that point,
We'll know Connor and Willa.
Jerry is about to be the happiest person in this
Jerry's
show.
gonna win.
Very cool scene with that. We didn't
really
talk about that, but
she's
that
had this plan. She's if they ever fuck with me, I have a $sign I want, and I have all the information that will get
an eye-watering number. I think she said it was.
And I was like, get it, Jerry.
Yeah.
That is cool. Yeah.
She's gonna be fine. Good for her.
She had her hair down too and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, she was relaxed as fuck. You know, yeah, it was fun to watch her kind of jump into that stuff. So a lot of crazy things like shaping up in the next episode for fucking sure. And it'll be wild, man. It's gonna be wild. I'm excited. We only got 3 more.
No.
8, 9, and 10, and then we're done.
But it's good. It's good.
It's good. No, it's killing it. I think they're doing real good. And they're going out strong. I remember I was a little, because I could have easily seen this show go in 5 seasons.
Yeah.
But and this type of a thing, this all does feel relatively compressed. You know what I mean? But not in a bad way, and it still feels organic, and it still feels right. So they're doing a great job. We're enjoying the fuck out of it. We hope you guys are enjoying it as well. If you guys are enjoying it so much, and you guys are willing to part with a couple of bucks or whatever, you know what I mean? Like not too much scratch over there, and you guys want to help support the channel and get a bunch of exclusive content over there, you guys can do that. And there's only one way to do that, at least within this arena, is going to our Patreon. Giving us a little bit of support on Patreon, clicking one of the links in the top pinned comment or the description below, hitting that $8 premium streamium tier over there, and that gets you full and uncut access before we drop them on YT of all of our Succession coverage. And pretty soon we're going to be on coming in on that tier. We're going to have a bunch of stuff coming up because we're going to be doing Secret Wars in June and shit like that. And then we also have, what's the other fucking one? The other Disney one that's coming out that's going to be dope. Ahsoka's going to be fun. And we're starting, our buddy Angel is doing, he's a House of the Dragon fan. First, never watched GOT, doesn't know any of the spoilers, knows none of the history, never read a book, is watching Game of Thrones for the first time. And it's a fascinating fucking kind of twist around on this shit. You know what I mean? On how you experience the story. And that's going to be coming up in the beginning of June and stuff like that. So you guys get all of that over there if you stay on that tier for $8 on the premium streaming tier. But if you can't do that, you still want to help us out, though, you can hit us with a like and a subscribe, because that shit always helps. It never fucking hurts. Appreciate you guys for hanging out with us, and we will check y'all later.